Happy Sunday. I've been reading a lot of things today about this Russia-Ukraine peace deal. It's a 28-point plan that apparently was Russia's 28-point wish list to start the beginning of negotiations. It's just their wish list of everything that they want that was intended to be the starting point of negotiations. And people within the Trump administration just took it and said, okay, here's the peace plan, without engaging in actual negotiations with Zelensky or Ukraine. This has been an absolute fiasco, and I would want to chalk this up to incompetence, but for the fact that our Secretary of State is Marco Rubio, who has been concerned about international affairs his entire time in the Senate, and he is not incompetent. He has become a full-on Trump taint sniffer, but he's not incompetent. He knows how to do this job. And this is horrific. It's just, anyway, he's coming under fire. Trump is obviously coming under fire. The criticism follows public denials from Rubio and one of his spokesmen that Rubio told a group of senators that the reported peace plan, which has been circulating, was not the brainchild of President Trump or anyone else in the administration, but rather it was essentially a Russian wish list. So Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, apparently had conversations with members of the Senate and said, yeah, we didn't come up with this. Trump didn't come up with this. This is Russia's wish list. And now he and a spokesman for the State Department are saying that those senators are lying. First of all, that was his off-ramp. He could have just said, yeah, I said that, and that's a proper characterization of this list. But now, not only has he called a group of senators liars, he is saying that this is President Trump's idea. This 28-page or 28-point peace plan is the brainchild of Donald Trump, including Senator Mike Rounds, Republican from South Dakota, said during a press conference at the Halifax International Security Forum that Secretary Rubio told him that the U.S. did not come up with this latest peace proposal, and it's not ours. We did not come up with this, and we did not propose it. He said the following: Secretary Rubio did make a phone call to us this afternoon. He said this yesterday on Saturday. Quote, I think he made it very clear to us that we are the recipients of a proposal that was delivered to one of our representatives by Russia. It is not our peace plan. It is a proposal that we received. And as an intermediary, we have made arrangements to share it. And we did not release it. It was leaked. It was not released by our members or representatives. So they got played. They got played by Russia. Russia delivered this 28-point peace plan to representatives of the administration, and then they leaked it and said this was Donald Trump's idea. This is the peace plan. So Rubio is capable, he is competent, but he just got rolled by the Russians. And in order to try to save his reputation, he is saying that a bipartisan group of senators are liars. This goes so far beyond fiasco. Clearly, there are people in the administration who are lying, including the Secretary of State, regarding a war of aggression that Russia started against Ukraine illegally and unjustifiably. And this administration has been bending over backwards to coddle Vladimir Putin at the expense of thousands of Ukrainian lives. This 28-point plan proposes that Ukraine give up land that they still control, that Russia does not currently control. I heard an expert, a military expert on another podcast yesterday saying that the territory relinquishment that is proposed in this plan, at the pace that Russia is fighting and at the rate that they're gaining territory, it would take another 4 years for Russia to fight to win the territory that this 28-point plan is demanding that Ukraine give up. It would take Russia another 4 years to gain control over the land. This 28-point plan is demanding that Ukraine give away to Russia. They don't even control it yet. This is an absolute joke. This is an absolute joke. And now it's like senators are going back and forth with Rubio on Twitter. I mean, it would be funny if people weren't dying. That is how unserious this administration is.